Good morning, I'm Joe Mangiacotti, and welcome to Conservatively Speaking. Conservatively Speaking airs every Saturday morning from 6 until 8 a.m. on WCRN AM 830, as well as WACE AM 730. So come join us. It is a live call-in show. The telephone number to join the conversation is 508-871-7000. We do have a lot to talk about today. Well, last night was the first televised debate and public debate between Senator Elizabeth Warren and Republican state rep and candidate for the state Senate, or rather for the Senate from this state, is Jeff Diehl. Jeff became a state representative in 2010, and Elizabeth Warren faced off against Scott Brown 2012 and secured this Senate seat. So they're going at it. Of course, Jeff is talking about Elizabeth Warren's desires to run for president. She's not really here to be your senator, and that's where her attention lies, and that she is in fact running for president. It's no joke and no secret. And Senator Warren seemed to attack Jeff Diehl on, being President Trump's water boy and that kind of thing, and having his back. That seemed to be her go-to. But what I heard from that was that Jeff Diehl was absolutely supporting the president in those policies that are good for America and good for this state. And that's what I heard. You can support the policies of a president without endorsing some of his behavior. It can work. And I think that's the situation you're seeing with President Trump in a lot of cases. But we'll open the lines and talk a little bit about what was going on in that debate. We also will talk about a few other things. Of course, we're only a couple of weeks plus away from the midterm elections. So what say you, red wave, blue wave? What are your predictions? What do you think is going to happen? Is it going to be a split of power that happens and the House becomes Democrat, Senate stays Republican? Is it a red wave? And not only do the Republicans hold control of both houses of Congress, but do they actually pick up some seats? The news that is coming out now is that the competitive rank has officially made United States a great economy again, number one economy in the country. How does that play into it? Do we really vote, and will we vote in our wallets or for our wallets in the midterm elections? There's also reports out that it looks like it could be record-setting midterm voter turnout, which is always interesting when you have that happen. Will the bounce back from the overreach the Democrats had on Brett Kavanaugh and everything that we've seen since Trump's election be just too much? And are people, because remember, the meaty part of that election curve is in the middle, or independents. And there have been Democrats who crossed over, and there's always Republicans that cross over as well. So that's part of the mathematics of an election. But where's your gut feeling on that, okay? Where is it? The latest polls find President Trump approval ratings made a strong rebound this month with a 4-point gain of 40%, reversing almost an entire loss he suffered the month before. His disapproval rating went from 56 down to 54 now. So in a lot of ways for Trump, I mean, that's great news. That's huge news if you look at it in some ways. All right, so that will happen. Also, Out with Joe will be at 6:30, and we talk about a couple of spooky haunted houses, a dance party, some food tasting at 7:30. It will be Handling Change with Paul Hunley from Lighthouse Capital, where we take a look at your money. We got some great changes coming up on Handling Change as we expand the resources and the experts in handling change to really help you handle all the changes in your life. So we'll talk about that and announce that. Big changes coming up in November, and we're looking forward to that. So follow us on our social media platform at Your Right Talk. That's Twitter and Facebook, and of course on the web at conservativelyspeaking.net. And you can listen to previous shows there on the podcast through the SoundCloud. We have that on there for you. But please feel free to join us live on the air at 508-871-7000. So I'm Joe Mangiacotti, and I'll see you on the radio.